You know why I know that word?
Vous savez pourquoi je connais ce mot?
Because Francois Truffaut says it in Close Encounters of the Third Kind.
Ah, parce que François Truffaut l'a dit dans Rencontre du troisième type.
And if you think it's an accident that Steven Spielberg cast him in that film,
et si vous pensez que c'était un hasard que Steven Spielberg lui a mis dans ce film,
you would be wrong, because Steven Spielberg understands the history of cinema, and Steven Spielberg understands that French cinema and American cinema were born almost literally in the same year.
Vous aurez tort, parce que Steven Spielberg est quelqu'un qui a bien compris que le cinéma français et le cinéma américain étaient nés à peu près au même temps, même en même année.
Cinema is wound into the DNA of American culture and French culture in a way that it's not almost anywhere else in the world.
Le cinéma fait partie de la culture, de l'ADN et aux États-Unis et en France plus que n'importe quel autre pays au monde.
And that's why I like coming to Deauville.
Et c'est pour ça que j'aime bien venir à Deauville.
Quel diplomate. Mesdames et messieurs, merci beaucoup. C'est un plaisir d'être ici pour la 4e fois, et spécialement avec mon ami Stephen. Il faut que je parle en anglais.
Oh, you're doing great.
Stephen and I were doing Traffic, the movie Traffic, in 1999.
En 99, avec Steven, on tournait le film Trafic.
I was playing the part of a Washington government drug czar.
Voilà, moi je jouais un tsar de la drogue à Washington.
And one moment, Stephen was looking at me in his pensive way.
Il y avait un moment, Steven me regardait d'une manière très pensive.
And he said, "Have you ever thought about playing Liberace?"
Il m'a dit, est-ce que ça vous dit de jouer Liberace?
I was nervous. I thought maybe I'm walking.
J'étais nerveux, je me suis dit peut-être je marche d'une manière un peu trop.
But I said no, but that's a great idea. And I think we joked about it. And later on, I did an interpretation of what I thought Liberace should be. And then in 2007, Stephen called me up and I said, I have something for you. Here's a script by Richard Le Gravenese.
Voilà, et donc j'ai oublié un peu, et en 2007, en fin de compte, il m'a passé le scénario.
One of our best screenwriters.
Je ne peux pas faire l'imitation de Liberace comme il le fait, je suis désolée. I said I can't do the Liberace impersonation like you do.
And he found based on a book, and his book written by Scott Lawrenson, who is one of Lee Liberace's lovers.
Voilà, donc c'était inspiré d'un livre écrit par Scott Lawrenson, qui était un des amants de Liberace, qui jouait par Matt Damon dans le film.
And he said that Matt Damon would like to play the other part.
Et Steven Soderbergh m'a dit, Matt Damon aimerait bien jouer son rôle.
I was ecstatic.
Moi j'étais ravie.
I could not believe it. The rest is history. I got my cancer. I thought the movie was finished.
Voilà, le reste est l'histoire. En fin de compte, j'ai eu un cancer, donc pour moi, j'ai cru que le tournage était fini, ça allait pas se faire.
But I want to take this moment now to personally thank Stephen.
Mais je veux juste prendre ce moment maintenant de dire un grand merci personnel à Steven.
And for Matt for waiting for me. It changed my entire attitude. And the dream that after I went through the cancer that there was a movie like this that was available. So, Stephen, I will be eternally grateful. Thank you so much.
Et j'ai voulu aussi dire...
Finally, the only thing I have to say is people have been kindly asked, how am I feeling, how am I doing? Well, I put on a suit tonight, which I can't come close to buttoning.
Donc juste pour tous ceux qui me demandent comment je vais, est-ce que ça va la santé, je peux vous dire que ce soir j'ai mis un tailleur, donc j'arrive pas à fermer, donc ça va plutôt bien.
So, everything must be okay. Enjoy the movie. It's an honor and a pleasure for us all to be here and have a wonderful time.
J'espère que vous aimez.
Well, this was the first bio, real person, I think, that I've played in my career. So there was a history of video, of film, from his television series, from his performances. And so I was able, early on, Stephen identified the musical pieces in the script, and particularly felt strongly about this first boogie woogie in the beginning of the movie where he's playing and talking to the audience. And Stephen rightfully felt that, you know, if we can get that solid, then we don't have to worry about constantly showing how good of a piano player Liberace is. So I had a lot of time. I was recovering from my cancer, so I had nothing else to do but look at this film footage, basically watch the film footage of Liberace playing the boogie woogie and asking Stephen, promising that Stephen would not change any of the music. And so I just spent hours and hours and hours doing with the music. And then there was a lot of footage of his performances in terms of his behavior and his voice. So you work from the, in this case, from the outside, work from the outside in. This is a character, so it's like a clown putting on makeup, and you build a whole character. And then after that, after you felt secure in those pieces, you began to talk to people who knew Liberace and would find out everybody had a good word to say about him. He was very generous, easy to work with, a great host, good sense of humor, had a great joie de vivre, and he just loved everything to be nice. Loved it all to be very nice. Did not like conflict. And so the big advantage was that I had a lot of time. And while Stephen and Matt were off, you know, working on other movies and projects, I was able, over a year and a half, just to spend a lot of time with the character.
Vous semblez avoir adopté la joie de vivre comme philosophie de vie. Est-ce que c'est le cas?
Well, it would be a nice way to live your life, but I think it takes more effort than that. But Liberace had this ability, and Stephen and Richard Legravenese, the writer, touched on it in the movie, particularly with his television show, and they said he was the first person to look directly into the camera when he played. And he created this ability that every person, every viewing audience felt like he was talking to them. And that feeling carried on in his stage, his theatrical performances. And it was something that I really enjoyed, that you felt that he was having so much fun, and he was doing it just for you, just for you. And each person felt that way. And so I think with all of his flamboyance, and people are always confused, why didn't they think he was gay? Why did these women did not think he was gay? Because it didn't even enter their mind, because they were enjoying how much fun that he was having. And I only hope I could accomplish half of that fun.